slicing it on like a charcoal grill is like, God, I don't know, 45, 100 yen, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it's really expensive. At least I think that's expensive. I can't remember exactly the numbers that were.
Did he ever follow through with that, like, dollar for a salary thing?
$1 for a salary thing.
Yeah, because at one point, I'm pretty sure it was him, he was like, I'll run for or whenever I'm president, I'll take $1 a year for a salary.
I'm pretty sure that if somebody referenced that to him, he'd be like, I was saying metaphorically, if the people decided that I deserved $1 for my salary, I would accept it as the, speaker of the people, or whatever. And then he'd never take it because the people are like, oh, he deserves.
I think this is just an elaborate plan for Trump not to have to ever pay for security again. Because now he's going to have a Secret Service detail on him all the time until he dies.
Hillary can't kill him right now.
No.
I mean, he said some shit on the campaign trail.
Yeah, he did.
Oh man.
Well, to be fair, Hillary has said a lot of shit.
Well,
she had none of it wasn't. It wasn't like any of it was undeserved. I mean, she laughed about getting a rapist off of fucking.
Oh yeah, that's true. Those are her younger, eviler days.
Yeah.
Quote unquote eviler. Now she's a career politician.
Yeah. See what's really more evil.
What's really more evil?
She.
Answer that in the fucking comments. Actually, which one do you think is more evil? Someone who got off a rapist that they knew was guilty and laughed, or a career politician?
Go ahead. We'll wait.
Yeah. We'll wait the rest of this 15 minutes. We'll wait it out.
Oh, God. So you can comment on the first episode about the second episode, which hasn't dropped yet.
Yeah. Yeah, have good fun with that. Oh, man.
It's been a crazy week.
It has been a crazy
Houston's like underwater.
Yep.
Trump's pissed off Venezuela.
Has he?
Yeah, I don't know what he said, but he said something, and Venezuela's like training its citizens now to be ready if we attack.
All right.
Yeah.
That's an interesting reaction. I mean, I'm not going to say that America doesn't attack places, because,
we do.
We do. That being said, I do not think that the president...
I don't know if you're realizing how much oil Venezuela controls.
Let me take this new data into consideration.
Last time somebody controlled a lot of oil, we needed more freedom in that area.
What I'm hearing is that this sudden shift in Venezuelan politics is going to lead to the rise of anti-American... Huh?
They've been socialist for a while now.
No, I don't mean... politics was the wrong word. Culture, I guess. It sounds like it's going to rise to the growth of some extremist ideologies in Venezuela. Anti-American ideologies, most likely.
What a novel idea that is.
And, I bet those ideologies could gain traction with youth who are more impulsive, which, in turn, that could really lead to an attack. And we would have to respond.
Really, if Venezuela wanted to be like, fuck you, Trump, first strike, like, attack Houston right now. Fly a plane into Houston. Because they have skyscrapers, just start taking them down. Who the fuck is going to stop you?
That's true.
Like, if they just wanted to add insult to injury. Because Venezuela doesn't have the force to, launch a real attack, but they can do some terrorist shit like that.
They can't launch a real attack, but if you guys wanted to kamikaze into some shit in Houston where no one's defending right now, you'd probably be okay.
Yeah, I mean, who the fuck's going to put out the fires? Oh, wait, there's water.
Oh.
Then you're going to see on Facebook, help, we're on fire and drowning, and there's alligators. Send more than the Cajun Navy.
The Cajun Navy.
Send the mountain men now.
The Cajun Navy is no longer enough.
We need the mountain men too. All the ones in Alaska. Just send Alaska.
Just send Alaska.
They're all rugged and mountainous.
I hope that in the future.
That was meant as a compliment, all of my Alaska friends. I hope
that
you guys are a very hardy group.
Nice cover.
No, I like Alaska.
I hope that in the future, when the world is more war-torn than it is now, and all of society has militarized, that Alaska is home to a training base for something higher tier than whatever the regular citizen level military training is, so that they get a special fucking name, and so that Send in Alaska becomes a phrase. Send in Alaska sounds like American style menacing. Like Send in Texas, It just doesn't sound like it's going to be fun for whoever's getting them.
No, it doesn't. Man, and then Venezuela would have the worst flashback because they attacked New York and people were really mad. Texas has a lot of guns.
Yeah. Texas people will leave the state.
Texas people will hey, Mexicans, those rafts, we need a bunch of them. And they will get on the fucking rafts, pay the Mexicans. That's actually not a bad thing. I've just created a bunch of jobs by having Venezuela attack Houston.
I think that you may have also repaired a lot of the racial tension between Hispanics and
Venezuela, all you have to do is just fucking
fix America's problems. Hit Houston.
Fly a plane into Houston right now.
I think this podcast might get put on a list.
It might.
I think we're gonna get put on a list.
It might. But no, I mean, seriously, we.
I don't know who with. I don't know what the appropriate list would be that we would be on, but I think we're on one.
That'd be fine.
It's
all in good fun.
Not to the CIA.
Nothing's in good fun to the CIA.
Except tapping.
Hey, speaking of CIA, did you ever see that weird or hear that Weird Al song "Party at the CIA"? I think that's what it was.
I think so. Yeah.
It was a parody of "Party in the USA" by Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
It was really good. They talk about torturing people in it.
Yeah. They do all the things the CIA does that people aren't supposed to know about.
Yeah. I heard something. I don't remember where I heard it. I think it was Joe Rogan.
I wonder if Weird Al got put on the list for that song.
Maybe.
Billboard Top 100. What?
The thing is Joe Rogan, though, but there was a time, and I'm sure it's still going on, but the FBI was spying on the CIA, and the CIA was spying on the people that they report to, their oversight committee, which, just has all sorts of fucked up shit going on with it.
Why were they spying on themselves?
Who?
FBI to CIA, CIA to their Overwatch group.
Well, because the CIA wanted to know what the Overwatch group was like. Okay, well, they got to stop doing this so that they could, go more underground with it, I would assume. And just know what, just basically be able to know what, what's going on.
Preemptive intelligence, I guess?
Yeah, basically.
And the FBI wanted to know the same thing, so they were staying ahead of the curve more than the CIA could ever guess.
Right. Well, and to be fair, that's not, at least to my understanding of the way the CIA and the FBI work, because the FBI is designed, if I'm thinking correctly, to work within the United States. The CIA is designed to work outside of the United States. So to have the FBI, if that is the way it works, and I'm thinking correctly, to have the FBI spying on the CIA is not completely. I mean, it's kind of fucked because two hands of the government, basically two fingers of the same hand, just fucking.
All I can imagine is an intensely animated sequence in which fingers fight, and since they have no hands, they have to headbutt one another. And I'm just like first finger and pinky just throwing down.
Nice.
Because, I mean, you don't use your pinky for just a ton of shit unless it's, stuff that's, semi-intimate that needs, a small touch. Like picking daisies or some shit,
Who picks daisies with their fucking pinky?
People with beefy hands.
What kind of Mary are you?
What kind of Mary? I don't pick daisies. You know why? Because I don't like to use my pinky. I use my fucking first finger.
You upset me sometimes.
Didn't expect it to wrap around on you, did you?
Neither did the daisy.
And that's probably true, because I never pick them.
Plus, daisies aren't sentient, to my knowledge, so... What if one day we discover that plants are sentient, this entire time they've been sentient?
I mean, do you want my honest answer?
I mean, I'm going to still eat plants, it's not going to affect anything.
Yeah, I'd still eat them, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I eat animals. Pretty okay with that.
Yeah. But I personally think that plants are probably sentient on a different form of understanding than we're familiar with because they operate at such a lower rate.
Right.
Time to them is an entirely different perception. So I think that their consciousness is, literally slower.
Kind of like the, what are they, Trents? No, that's not what they are. They are in Lord of the Rings. The tree Walking tree.
Treants.
What?
Treants.
Treants. Yeah, I think treants. I think D&D calls them trents, though, doesn't it?
They call them trans.
Okay.
Trans. Like, it's literally just a difference in pronunciation. They're spelled fucking.
Okay.
You're good.
Gotcha. But yeah, kind of like them.
Yeah. Like, they just perceive time so much differently. Except one of the things that's a little different from that perspective is, like, the treants were still able to operate within our perceptible time, which would indicate that their perceptible time was equal to ours.
Well, we don't know for sure that there aren't trees like that.
That operate inside our perceptible time? Exactly, we don't. I'm not saying it's impossible.
Just
What
think
I'm
about how
saying
much
is the difference in
wilderness
my
there is.
perspective.
Think about how many people go missing.
Well,
What
I
if-
would imagine that,
What
like...
if some trees are carnivorous?
Well, I would imagine that, like, small plants that have to die out each winter probably go through faster life cycles than us.
Right.
So their perception of time is a lot longer. Or is a lot faster, I should say. Which wasn't supposed to be longer anyway. It's supposed to be shorter. But it's a lot faster.
Right. Well, I understood what you were...
Yeah. The treants operating inside with the humans, it indicated that the treants were more like elves than they were like... what I'm saying tree consciousness would be like. In my
Right.
opinion.
Okay. I'm with you.
Because they are still operating inside human time. Whereas to a tree, what it would consider the same pace to us as walking for whatever, to us would seem like an intensely long time.
Right.
Because they literally perceive time differently. Things are a different perspective. Because their concept of the day-to-day fades. Because as you experience time, your concept of time changes. When you're very young, days are very long, weeks are long, years are long. Things seem like very long stretches of time. But as you get older and you start having to plan differently and look at your life differently, days are not so long, weeks are not so long. You start planning things months in advance. You start planning for years down the road. You start looking at things in what is, to the common perception, a longer span of time, even though to you, you know that time's going to pass semi-quickly. And as you age, time seems to pass faster and faster because you perceive time on a day-by-day basis because it's what you've been taught. I'm not saying that you shouldn't experience it on a day-by-day basis, but you've been taught to experience it on a day-by-day basis. And so, as your concept of how much time allotment days make up in the entire span of your existence, days naturally become shorter. Things that, things devalue as there are more of them, like time is exactly the same as that. So to trees, a day is like nothing because they see, trees can live to be thousands of years old. So imagine what a minuscule slice of the pie a day is.
Right.
Much less an hour. So naturally, they should not perceive time the way that we do.
I mean, the same thing's true with the cosmos. Aren't we only like a few minutes old according to like the cosmic calendar? Like from when the universe was...
Yeah, we're comparable to like seconds or minutes.
Yeah.
I think it's like seconds.
Like
According
we're
to the
fucking
cosmic clock.
infantile.
Yeah, we're very new to the grand scheme of things.
And when we say we mean humans.
Yeah,
The Earth is still extremely new to the whole thing too, but like as humans, we are one of the, at least as far as we're aware, one of the newest things that's
Yeah.
popping
There's
right
a lot
now,
of theories that the meteor that set off, growth of life could have been a spaceship with people.
Right.
How much credence do I give to that? Not much.
I don't give it a whole lot of credence, but I like the theory that we were seeded by aliens.
I don't like the theory that we were seeded by aliens. I like the theory that we escaped from a planet we destroyed.
Have you seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
The film?
Or the book, either one. The film.
I haven't read the book, but I've seen the film.
So you know how in the film he's like, "Oh yeah, here's Earth 2."
Yeah.
I would like to think that that's how things really work.
I found that movie so enjoyable.
It was a very enjoyable movie. The book is also highly enjoyable.
Is it?
It is.
Is it a different perspective by chance, or are there differences?
I don't remember. It's been a long time. Like, I read this in 7th or 8th grade. I just remember I loved the shit out of it. But hey, this is about all the time we have for this episode. If we keep running like this, we might start doing 3-part episodes because this flowed really well.
Yep.
It went by super quick.
Checkaroo.
And we had a good time.
Yeah, I did. Definitely. All right, guys. Well, we're covered by the BIVCOT no-gov license. Anyone with the government can use us. Public and private use is by permission only, so please contact us before using our content.
Especially if you're wanting to use it for artistic use.
Yes, we would love that. But yeah, we're pretty cool guys. Just give us a heads up.
Yep, Facebook, message us, or YouTube. Bye.